Have you ever thought about, like, social experiments?
Yeah.
You know those things where people try to see how others react in different situations?
Oh, yeah, like those videos where they pretend to drop their wallet or something and see if anyone helps.
Exactly. Those are always so fascinating, right?
Hmm.
So today, we're diving into a YouTube video that kind of falls into that category. It's all about random acts of kindness.
Kindness, huh?
Yeah, it's like a social experiment where they go around doing nice things for people and seeing how it affects everyone involved.
Oh, that's cool. Sounds like a feel-good deep dive.
It totally is.
Hmm.
And, it's more than just a bunch of heartwarming moments. This video really digs deep into what makes kindness so powerful, not just for the person receiving it, but for the person giving it too.
I can see that. Like, have you ever helped someone out and felt good about it afterward?
Totally. It's like this warm, fuzzy feeling, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, what exactly is a random act of kindness, according to this video?
Well, they define it as a spontaneous act of generosity with no expectation of anything in return.
So, basically, just doing something nice for someone without wanting anything back.
Yep. And they have all these awesome examples in the video. Like there's this one where this guy buys coffee for the person behind him in line. You can just see the surprise and happiness on their face.
That's sweet. I bet that made their day.
For sure. Have you ever experienced something like that? Where someone did something unexpectedly kind for you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think we all have at some point, right? Like maybe someone held the door open for you when your hands were full, or a stranger gave you directions when you were lost. It's those little things.
Exactly. And the video really emphasizes how those seemingly small acts can, make you feel seen, like someone actually cares. And it even goes so far as to say that receiving an act of kindness can be empowering.
Empowering. That's interesting. Why would receiving kindness make someone feel empowered?
That's what I was wondering too. Is it just about feeling appreciated, or is there something deeper going on there?
Well, the video delves into some psychological research on this, and it seems like there are a few things at play. Some researchers believe that when someone's kind to us, it validates our sense of belonging. It's like a reminder that we're a part of a community that cares.
Makes sense.
And it can also like inspire us to be kind to others too. It's like that whole pay it forward idea.
So it creates this ripple effect of positivity.
Exactly. And that's something the video really drives home. It's not just about the act itself, but also the feeling and the intention behind it.
Right. A genuine act of kindness, no matter how small, can really have a big impact. Think about it. When was the last time someone went out of their way to help you or said something encouraging that really stuck with you? It was probably their sincerity that made it so meaningful.
Oh, totally. It's like you can feel when someone's being kind just for the sake of being kind.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of meaningful gestures, the video even throws in a quote from Winston Churchill. He said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give."
Hmm, that's a good one. It kind of makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. Though, I don't know, part of me wonders if it's a little too uh, simplistic. Like, obviously, we need to make a living to survive.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I think what Churchill was getting at is that there's this tension we all experience between focusing on our own needs and contributing to something larger than ourselves. Maybe it's not about ignoring our own needs, but more about recognizing that real fulfillment often comes from, well, giving back.
That makes sense. And the video actually takes that idea even further by talking about the potential benefits of kindness on a societal level.
Oh, that's interesting. What are their thoughts on that?
Well, they basically argue that if we can cultivate a culture of kindness, it could have some pretty far-reaching positive effects.
Like what?
Well, they suggest that it could lead to things like increased well-being for individuals, stronger communities, and maybe even less crime and conflict.
Wow, that's a pretty bold claim.
It is. But they make a compelling case. They point to research showing that, kindness can reduce stress, boost happiness, and promote cooperation. And when people feel connected and supported, they're less likely to lash out or engage in harmful behavior.
So it's not just about warm, fuzzy feelings. There's actual evidence to suggest that kindness can have a tangible impact on society.
Exactly. Of course, it's not a magic solution to all the world's problems.
Right.
But this deep dive has definitely given me a new appreciation for those everyday acts of kindness. It's not just about being nice. It's about recognizing that we all have the power to make a difference in each other's lives and in the world around us.
That's a great takeaway. Like, even the smallest act of kindness can have a ripple effect.
Absolutely. And, it makes you wonder if something as simple as a kind word or a helping hand can be so empowering. What could happen if we all made a conscious effort to be a little kinder, a little more generous, a little more understanding in our daily interactions?
It's a thought-provoking question for sure. One worth pondering.
Definitely. Something to think about.
Yeah.